Close. Okay, hi guys. All of your weapons are going to be all in the Google Classroom, okay? So basically a one-stop shop, all right? So everyone's gonna get their curriculum. So if you're a yellow belt, you're getting Hand-Dan. If you're a blue belt, you're getting your Godan, and you're getting your lower katas as well, all right? It's all gonna be in the Google Classroom. The weapons, same thing. So what we'll do is, I'm gonna do just some basic warm-up exercises for you. All right, so with the sai, if you want to do a little bit of a warm-up exercise, very, very simple. You can either hold the sai to the middle or lower, depending on how strong you feel. So if it's simple for you, hold it a little bit lower. And I always like the idea of getting into a fighting stance, always good. So you just want to go to the right and to the left, and to the right and to the left. You just want to warm up that wrist, maybe 10, 15, 20 times. Just work that wrist, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Then you just switch, go to the other side. Again, if it's getting too heavy, you're just gonna go a little bit higher up, all right? And then keep my hands up, good guard position. And I do the same thing, left and right, and left and right, and left and right, okay? And one of the kids' favorite is you pull the Ninja Turtle stunt, and just gonna roll, 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 10 times, 20 times, whatever you like, just to warm up the wrist, and just like that. So from there, we're going to open one side and close the other. So you're practicing opening and closing, 1 and 2. Try to get full extension on the side each time, right? Closing and opening, right? Do as many as you like, 10, 20. You want to make sure that you feel it in your shoulders and your forearms, all right? You can also go from down to straight up, about 45 degrees, and then back. This one's a really, really good one, especially after you've done the first one. So once you've done the open, close, right, alternating, then you do this one, good 10, 15, 20 times, get that to burn a little bit, it's good for you as well, okay? And then from there, you can just go work on some basic drills with your side. So if you don't have a lot of room, it's not a problem, just stand nice and straight. Just gonna punch, bend the arm, open the side, and close. So punch, open and close, all right? And you decide how many you wanna do. You wanna do 10, 20, 30, it's whatever you like, okay? And from there, we're going to do some Kihan. So very simple. I do a nice low block, reverse punch, open, close, come back up. I can do left and right side, open, close. Okay, the combinations are limitless. Open, close, right? Now if you're performing the high block, same thing. Do a little bit of a hooking motion, reverse punch, open, close, come back up, right? High block, a little bit of hooking motion, reverse punch, open, close, all right? Do the same thing, so you want to work a little bit of stance. Nice outside block position here, and then open up for the reverse punch, and then open and close, and then stand back up. Same thing to the other side. Start with your horse stance here, open up reverse punch, open, close, and come back up. You want to do that 10 left and right, and that way, after that, if you have room, you can do it inside. If you don't have room, maybe you can do it outside. Another suggestion, if you have a garage, move the truck, or move the car out of the garage, and you can do it in the garage. Good luck. All right, now the tonfa, you have to be careful with the tonfa because it does have a whipping motion. So maybe I don't suggest that you do it beside the television, okay? But I'm gonna trust myself for this, and I'm just not gonna swing very, very hard. So the first technique that I would do is I would just start off with just nice clean punches. That would be the simplest thing to do, just clean punches, okay? Once the punches are good, if you want to work a little bit of dexterity, you just want to work on spinning your tonfa this way, spinning your tonfa that way, doing the same thing, spinning your tonfa this way, spinning your tonfa that way, right? If you're feeling comfortable, you can spin both going in. You can also do one going out, one going in. There's a little trick here, so one going out, one going in, okay? So you can practice those if you want. Figure 8 is an easy one as well. So I'm just going to start figure 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch the other hand. Make sure it doesn't get too close, okay? You don't want to hit your hand. 10 times, like that. Come back. Same thing here. Figure 8s. Just warming up the wrists again, right? If you're feeling comfortable, you can do both. Be very careful. Don't get too close to your face, right? You can do crisscross left and right. So you're crisscrossing, right? Just have a little fun with it, and then come back, all right? You can also add some combinations, just like we did with the side. So I would do the exact same thing, except just open, close differently. So for example, we do a low block with this one, I'm gonna punch with this one, maybe I wanna flip and close, and then come back, okay? And do the same thing, a low block with this one, a reverse punch with this one, flip and close, and then come back, okay? You can do a high block, reverse punch, maybe even do a figure 8 if you like, and then stop, and then close, and come back. Again, high block, reverse punch, maybe another figure 8, stop here, and then close, and then come back. Same thing with the outside block, and a nice outside block. Work the reverse punch, nice and clean, and come back. Same thing, outside block, reverse punch, and then come back. Okay, again, the drills are limitless and endless, all right? You can also work all the techniques that you basically do in your kata. So if you're a little bit lost, think of your kata. So if you know Tokiyama Tanfa, if you don't know Tokiyama Tanfa, we are going to be sending you the links for all of the different weapons katas, okay? So the first line would be simply just coming in outside 1, outside 2, just practicing good cat stance position, and then step back, cat stance again, step back, cat stance again, make sure everything is nice and clean, okay? Sanchin is a big one as well. You can easily practice your Sanchin. So work on your Sanchin stance, and do a nice reverse punch, okay? Step in, reverse punch. If you got room for only 2, that's fine. Step back, reverse punch, step in, reverse punch, right? Step back, reverse punch, all right? If you have a little bit of space, move to the side, practice out, down, reverse punch, right? You don't have to swing hard. Swing out 1, 2, 3, and then come back. And same thing, swing out 1, 2, 3, come back, and then just practicing all the different sections of your kata, all right? Another popular section of the kata is the strike down. So I do my front stance. I would strike here, right? Lower belts, you want to chamber first, and step back to a nice high block, low block position. Come back, front stance, drop the hand, chamber, okay? Do a high block, low block, maybe even pull back, make it a little fun, and then punch, all right? Higher belts, black belts and up, you just want to kind of swing through. So you want to strike 1, and then right from here, we just want to drop and roll, okay? Step in, you're going to step again, front stance here, drop and roll, okay? You're going to go from front stance to back stance, all right? Same thing, you can add the pull back, strike, all these different things. Now for black belts, you can also just add parts of your kata again. So I would do maybe the upward motion, the downward motion, and crisscross, if that's all the space that you have, okay? You can even do the simple punch, cat stance, sanchin, working just that opening movement, right? Do the same thing, left and right. Lunge punch, cat stance here, sanchin, your figure 8, and then side side, punch here, okay? And then come back. You can also just practice for beginners, just roll, 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 okay? This is one of the simplest things to do, just roll, right? Higher belts would roll, and maybe focus on a section from Yoragawa. So I would block and strike. Doesn't take a lot of room, right? And then come back, and then do it again. So I start here, just gonna roll, and do it again. Chamber, with the side, block, protect your leg, strike, again, protect your leg, and strike, and come back. Good luck, guys.